All right, folks, maybe do a drive-by here in a second, but here, prairie building is when you don't have your utilities commission, so we call this a water buffalo. I think I'm just gonna call him Bucky. So what we do is we fill them up with 500 gallons of water, and that's 8 pounds a gallon, so it's about a ton of water on a 1-ton trailer. We got the gas motor going to the transfer pump. This is half full now. I don't know, it's about 40% full now, so we got to top her off in the morning. These are actually pretty handy. Here's where the plumbers hook up their hose, and they filled all their sanitary plumbing, which is, you have to have that water in there to test for inspection. You just have to. So this is part of living on the prairie. But also, you can hook up fire nozzles to here in the case of a fire. Heaven forbid, we have here fire hose, and so we can jump on it. Heaven forbid we need to. Over here at lot 1 and 2, framers are on day 2 of framing. Wait for the roof trusses, but they boys got a whole lot of work to do on the inside yet. We got the music going. The cantina is open. So let's walk on over. So 279, 278 form boards are up, and the underground plumbing is in. And let me send a quick message to the plumber. Text Brian Schumann.
What do you want to say?
Phase 3, 278 and 279 ready for underground electric. Comma. How copy, big dog? There we go.
Okay.
Get that message out. And drive by. 280, 281. Awaiting HVAC rough-in and gas rough-in. Roof's all dried in. Moving along, we are into mechanical, so if you want to stop by for a pre-drywall walk, come on down. We're continuing down the curve, Ed. Everything's closed here. Everybody had their first Thanksgiving in the new home, coming up on also their first holiday season in their new home. And come up on 5:30-ish. All my colleagues, they're long gone, but I'm still out here at twerking. That's the flooring guy in there. 224, 223. We'll be doing the pre-close walks later this week. 222. They're going to the closing table tomorrow, and I forgot to tell them when they left. We did the closing walk today. Forgot to tell them to close the garage door, so let me go ahead and close the garage door. Pull the permit box out. We don't need this no more. And what happened? That glass is going in the trash. It got mismeasured. Somebody left a Stanley tape here, and this one doesn't have this flag on there, so I bet you $100 this is Chinese. Wonder if that's the customer. You know what? I think it is the customer, so I'm going to grab that. I think they had a tape measure when it was in there. Step over the laser. And I was using my laser to give them measurements, but I'm pretty sure this is theirs, because a worker's never looks this clean. This never happens. Behind me, we've got 121, 122, 123, 124 coming into view from right to left on your radio dial. Finally got the apron of that driveway poured. 121, 122, waiting for more. We're short cabinet guys. Well, let me say that. It doesn't mean they're short people. I don't care what height they are. We don't have enough installers for cabinets. 122's got theirs. You see, fine young lady there is doing prep of the paint. Hola! And they're starting on the pavers there. So by tomorrow we're going to be painted here. 124, the cabinets got installed there in the garage. And then big old boxes. Some of the trim is coming into town. Hey girl, how you doing? Nice resin. Hey guys. What is it, tile guys? saying hi. And now coming down, can't never remember this road. This is like, there's no houses on it, but no unit residents on it. It's just like a byway or throughway. And we're coming up on Cream of Wheat Field. We got some good things going on over here. For whatever reason, we're getting the lumber for the frames faster than we used to, so I don't know what happened there. Maybe the housing economy has slowed down some, and they're not as crazy behind anymore, but all of these units here about 3 to 6 days ahead of schedule, and that has never been the case since the COVIDs came to town. But 263, 264, waiting for Low Volt Man, come do his ruffian. And they have a separate crew for the sliding glass doors, and then I can get the polyfoam there. I always call my man Toby, because well, first of all, we're about the same age, same music, Gen X, video games, Space Invaders. But here we got 265, 266. Toby was in here today with the poly. We just need the front doors installed. So I could theoretically go for all rough inspection tomorrow, but there's a big thing about that. I haven't done my all rough inspection walk. So what you never ever want the inspectors to do is realize you're just having them do your punch list for you for code. That is uncool, very unprofessional. And eventually, if the inspector's real nice, what he's going to say is, son, I'll do this inspection for you one last time. But the next time I'm out here, young man, if I got to walk, if I only walk 20 feet and find 5 things, I'm going to hand the prints back to you and say it's not ready for inspection. So be you young supers out there, be a pro, walk your jobs, and know. So John, the inspector, and I, we get along fine. We get along fine. Actually, he just turned my age. Me and Jerry, we're all born the same year. So John just had his birthday here this month. So anyway, we need the front doors here. I'm going to poly that myself. I'm not going to call Toby back for just one time. Now the little MacGyver thing we got going, because somebody did an oopsie on the PO for the window package. So that's been what do you call, delayed. So working with John. Part of the all rough inspection is not just one inspection code. So you got inspection code for HVAC, low volt, you got gas. So it's not just like one inspection, it's every trade, including the 131, which is windows and doors. So got the permission with him that we're gonna, I house wrapped all of the window openings. Now that costs some money, but we are now insulated. And I'm gonna go for insulation inspection tomorrow, which, leaving the 131 unapproved, would give me permission, once we get some drywall here, there's a shortage of that, but once we get the drywall here, to give me permission to hang drywall. It will cost me more money to have the drywall guys come back after the window's in and install it in the window return areas and where the sliding glass door return is going to be. Then, you know, but it's much better to sitting around here staring at this thing at this stage. And so we passed all rough with the exception of the 131, and we're going to go for the 109 insulation tomorrow. Whew.